Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about how we properly open and close our Tesla doors, including the trunk and including the front. One of the mistakes that I see is whenever you open your car door from the inside out, so you're sitting in the inside, either you're driving or you're driving with a passenger, we're always used to pulling some kind of handle out. Now, I believe in all Tesla models, they all have a button that is the preferred way to open your car door, instead of pulling a handle. Now, if you just really purchased your own Tesla, or you're driving with a friend that has a Tesla, or it's just or even have a loaner, or you're rented a car, you rented a Tesla, Model 3, Model S, Model X, I believe that those use the button. Now, for the Model 3 that I have, I know that the two front doors have that handle built into right in front of the window button to go up and down. So right at the very front, you'll see that you can pull up, and that should engage the manual override for the door to open. Now what happens is you pull and your window slides down, and because it's sliding down, now you may open your door. Now, in the case where you lose power, you can't get out, your car is totally run out of power, it doesn't want to work, a 12-volt battery's out, or you're just out of juice, like totally out of juice. Yes, you're gonna have to use that manual override. That way you can get out of your car, and at the same time you keep your car from getting damaged or breaking the window. Now, what I've seen a lot of people do is, whether you have a guest or you have family members in your car and they get in for the first time, please let them know the preferred method of opening the door is to press the button, and because they're gonna want to pull on that handle. And when you pull on the handle, you get that sense of, oh, okay, well, I gotta push out, and it's used for emergencies only. It's not the preferred method of exiting your vehicle. In reality, it's something that's used for just in case purposes. Now, the reason why it's for just in case is because you can damage your window when you're opening the door, because it's say you press and you pull back on the handle, but you pull back on the handle and you push out fast enough, you can actually push on the door while the glass is still raised up. It still needs to come down so that it can release from being attached to the door, because these are frameless windows that are on the door. And because they're frameless, they have to lock in with the roof, with the top of the door. And because you have that feature in this vehicle, you have to be very careful when you pull on that handle. So you can pull that, wait a couple seconds, wait for the window to come down, and once the window has come down, then proceed to pushing outward. Now, the preferred method is just to press the button, let it unlock, and that way you can go. You can open the door and you can walk out. Now, another issue number 2 that I've seen is closing the front of your Tesla Model 3. Now, when I say that you have to baby your Tesla Model 3, yes, you do, because one mistake where you press down in the wrong areas, you will cause dents to appear on your front hood. Now, that's something that nobody wants to have on their vehicle. They don't want to have a big dent caused by your own hands. I believe there's even in the Tesla manual that's given to everyone that has a Tesla, that to not use one-handed, to not close in one-handed operations. So you have to use two hands and put it in the designated area that's right next to the Tesla logo and push down. Now, you don't have to push down with that much force, but you do have to push down with a good amount of force just to be able to close it. Issue number 3 that I've seen is the trunk. On the trunk, there's 2 little knobs that you can adjust for the height of the trunk. Now, when I first got the car, I was seeing that there were some gaps between the trunk, and I'm like, why isn't the trunk closing? Or why is it when I close the trunk and then I go and I sit down, I get a notification trunk is left open? And that is because sometimes whenever you close the trunk, you don't close it hard enough that it just bounces back and it unlatches itself. It doesn't give it enough time to hook on and close. So what you have to do is you have to put a good amount of force, push the trunk down, and hold it there to make sure that your trunk is closed, or else you're gonna have to get up, get out of your car, go back, walk around, close it harder, close it with a harder amount of force, and then you'll see that it officially closed. So if you have groceries, if you have items in the back that you don't want flying out, double check that. If this video has helped you in any way, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. Tesla Dorian out.